Tom, it really has been quite a strange season. If you think about it, the Speedway season should begin in March. Obviously it couldn't because of COVID, and even when racing was allowed to begin, we had that difficult period where not full crowds were allowed in, and that makes it a challenge for sports like this to be able to operate. Add to that, of course, it's Poole's first campaign in the second tier of the sport. So often the kings in this country, but opting to step down to the championship, really for financial reasons and to get Wednesday night back as their race night. I'm pleased to say promoter Danny Ford joins me now. Danny, first of all, well, this meeting, it feels like in some ways it's been a long time coming, and in others a very short time. Only last night Leicester known as the opponent.
Yeah, very strange situation, not finding out who you're actually racing against until the less than 24 hours before. Yeah, never been in this situation before, but we're taking our stride. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since our last meeting, so we had a practice yesterday, some of the boys anyway, just to try and get a bit of the rust off. So yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well tonight.
Yeah, how important to be able to get that practice, because it's easy to become rusty, you'd imagine, at this time of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously this is the business end of the season. We need our boys to be 100%, and yeah, luckily the guys at the Poole Stadium allowed us that practice session, which was much needed, I think.
Do we need to perhaps see the Championship playoffs brought forward a bit? I know there was frustrations with the weather with the quarterfinals, but there is a danger this is quite a late finish to the season.
Yeah, the quarterfinals aren't ideal, and that's the first time we've actually had to experience the quarterfinals, and I can't say we were massively fond of it. Obviously having to wait around at such a pivotal time of the season, it could favour the teams that have had to come through those quarters rather than the teams that have automatically qualified for the semis. So yeah, not ideal. Hopefully that can be addressed for next season.
Still potentially and hopefully 6 meetings to go. Is there any worry you won't get it in before the end of October, when in theory the season cuts off?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. We know it's going to be difficult. We're going to have to probably race some off nights just to get the fixtures in, and we've done that a few times this year already. We've rode a Friday and a Sunday, so we can do it. We know it works. If the need calls, then we're ready.
Leicester obviously have already been beaten here this season, but you look on paper, I know there's still no Hans Andersen, they look strong tonight. Two-legged affair, what kind of a lead would make you feel comfortable for the second leg?
You know, we've done really well against Leicester so far this year, both times they visited. Last time we won by 20, which was probably a bit flattering on our part. If we can take, 10 plus 2 theirs, I think that gives us a hell of a chance. But yeah, we know that they can ride this track almost just as well as us, and on their day they are very hard to beat. But yeah, the boys are all ready and ready to go, and we'll give it 100%.
Just finally, a season of Poole Speedway that doesn't end in a trophy and doesn't end in silverware is normally viewed as a bit of a failure, but there's still 2 chances. How confident are you?
I'm 100% confident. This team, I've got complete confidence in them. I feel from the start we've built a really strong team. As soon as it started to gel for us, we did show our strength. So yeah, as you said, any season where we don't win something is a failure, and we're looking for 2 this year, and anything less is a catastrophe.
Danny, thank you very much. Well, it might be October, but the weather is still pretty good here in Dorset, and there's still time for you to get down if you fancy watching this meeting between the Poole Pirates and Leicester here at Wimborne Road this evening.